Conjure Blight Call. Deposit realm shards to charge the gateway. Collect realm shards from realm guardians. Realm guardian fully. Vigor 39%. Realm guardian fully. NLT, Awesome GT, PH 60, 31. Vigor 40%. NLT, SPCL and GT, Fish 60, 110. Vigor 14%. Realm NLT, Awesome GT, NLT, Awesome GT, PH 60, 31. NLT, SPCL and GT, Fish 6, Realm Guardian. NLT, Imperial GT, Zestberg 6, NLT, Realm Guardian, NLT, SPCL and GT. The gateway has been activated. Enter the gateway. No land appos, S-Mark. Hazard Breathtaker. Hazard Trampler. The Hazard Trap. Balrog. Soul Balrog. Vigor 39, Vigor 85%, Vigor 64%. Balrog. Vigor 43%, Vigor 19%. Not enough Vigor. Hazard Trampler. Treasury Soul Treasury Warden. Fully. Vigor 41%. Vigor 65%. Vigor 89%. NLT, Imperial GT, Zestberg 60, 108. Vigor 60%. Spawn of the Dam. Slay Google. Bonus, Hazard Treasury Reward. Join 5 in Prop. Ascendant and Apple. Google. NLT, Google. Life 90%. NLT, SPCL and GT, Fish 60, 110. Vigor 39, it's not enough Vigor to use the skill. Vigor 31%. Life 98%. NLT, SPCL and GT, Fish 60, 110. Vigor 52%. Fuller. Code 6, Room, Yaks. Find the Chamber of Ascendancy. Vote NLT, Room. NLT, SPCL and GT, Fish 60, 110. Warrior and Appos, S-Mark. Left shoulder button. Right shoulder button. That skill requires a charge to use. Canister, Hazard Breathtaker. Vigor 78%. Hazard Breathtaker, Hazard Breathtaker. Hazard Coldrider. Vigor 42%. That skill is not ready. Bonus, Hazard Treasury Reward Tier 3/4. That skill is not ready. Bonus, Hazard Treasury Reward Tier 4/4. Crates. Soul Shot. That's still crates. Vigor 43%. Soul Shot. Slay the first Khazra shielding the Soul Conduit. Left shoulder button. Right.
Fishy fish.
Slay Gorshak, the first Ascendant. That skill requires a charge to use. Ascendant and Appos, Escape. Gorshak has Rune. Place the Soul Essence into the Conduit of Souls to weaken Gorsh. Warrior and Appos, S-Mark. That skill requires a charge to use. That skill requires a charge to use. Spawn of the Damned. Spawn. You are the Spawn of the Damned. SPCL and GT. Fish 60, 111. Vigor 97%. Lord Guardian. That skill is not ready. Vigor 73%. Lord Guardian 3. Vigor 45%. Vigor 9%. Not enough Vigor to use that skill. Vigor 57%. Vigor 26%. That skill is not enough Vigor to use that skill. Vigor 23%. Not enough Vigor to use that skill. Vigor 26%. Not enough Vigor to use that skill. The gateway has been charged. Lord Guardian. Vigor 50 with Vigor 75%. Vigor 99%. The gateway has been activated. Vigor 73%. Bone and up. Hazard Shredder. Bone Warrior. And IT. SPCL and GT. Fish. Ceiling Ward. Life 98%. Type and LT. SPCL and G. And LT. And LT. SPCL and GT. Ceiling Ward. Button action button. Interact. Bone and LT. SPCL and GT. Fish 6 and LT. SPCL. That skill is not ready. Vigor Life 86%. And LT. SPCL and GT. Fish 60. 111. Life 96%. And LT, SPCL and G, Bone Warrior, Bone Warrior, Bone Warrior, Vigor 70%, Casual Shredder, Vigor 30%, not enough Vigor to use that skill. And LT, SPCL and GT, Fish, that skill is not enough Vigor to use the Bone Warrior, and LT, Imperial GT, Zestberg 60, 108, Vigor 0%, and LT, SPCL and GT, Fish 60, 111. LT, SP and LT, SPCL and GT, Fishifish 60, what and LT, SPC and LT, SPCL and GT, Fishifish 60, what you have died. You will lose 10% equipment durability when you revive at checkpoint. And LT, SPCL and GT, Fishifish 60, 108 and LT, SPCL and GT, Fishifish 60 and LT, SPCL and GT, Fishifish 60, 111, life 100%, vigor 100%, Hazra Shredder, the fragmented soul of Bone Warrior Archer, Bone Warrior, Bone Warrior. LT, SPCL and warning. You are afflicted by impending doom. You will die soon. And LT, the fragmented soul of Borshak has been slain. The soul essence has been obtained. And LT, SPCL and GT, Fishifish 60, 111.
Enchantable trade, freezes.
Vulnerable. Life 89%, life 70, you will lose 10% equipment durability when you revive at checkpoint. Place the soul essence into the conduit of War Ruined Afros, S-Mark. Life 100%. And LT, SPCL, and you cannot join, and LT, SPCL and GT, Fishifish 60, you cannot join a boss encounter right now. Shinborg, and LT, SPC, Hazra Brecht, and LT, and LT, SPCL and GT, Fishifish 60, 111. Vigorous, Borshak, the first ascent, Red still is not ready. Vigor 2%. Realm Guardian, and LT, Realm Guardian. And LT, as in GT, PH 60, 32. Vigor 22%. And LT, SPCL and GT, and LT, wall. Borshak. Not enough vigor to use that skill. Life 86%. And LT, as in GT, PH 60, and LT, SPCL and GT, Fishifish 60, 111. Life 100%. And LT, SPCL and GT, Borshak. Vigor, and LT, SPCL and GT, Fishifish 60, 111. And LT, SPCL and GT, Borshak. Life 97%. And LT, and LT, Soul Burner, and LT, SPCL and GT, Soul Burner. And LT, SPCL and GT, Bishop, and LT, SPCL and GT, Bishop, Borshak. And LT, Oz and GT, PH 60, 32. Vigor 82%. And LT, SPCL and LT, SPCL and GT, Fishifish 60, 111. Bone Warrior Archer. Wield Stone. Bottom action button. Interact. Vigor 59%. Sealing War. Bottom action. Ward Stone. Ward Stone. And LT. Impair. Sealing. The fragmented soul of Borshak. Fragmented soul of Borshak. Vigor 17%. Soul Essence. Bottom action button. Interact. The soul essence has been obtained. And LT. Imperium GT. Zesperg 60, 108. Bone Warrior. And LT. Imperium GT. Zesperg 60. Bone Warrior. And LT. Imperium GT. Zesperg 60, 108. Bone Hazra Shredder. And LT. Imperium GT. Zesperg 60, 108. Hazra and LT. Hazra Shredder. Hazra Bone Warrior. And LT. Imperium GT. Zesperg 60, 108. Bone Warrior. Bone Warrior. 61%. That skill is not ready. Place the wall. Soul Burner. Over 84%. 6 and LT, SPCL and GT, Conduit of Souls. Borshak. And LT, SPCL and GT, Fishifish 60, 111. That skill is not ready. Over 33%. Realm Guardian. And LT, Imperium GT, and LT, SPCL and GT, Fishifish 60, and LT, SPCL and GT, Fishifish 60, 111. Life 76%. And LT, SPCL and GT, Fishifish 60, 100, and LT, SPCL and GT, Fishifish 60, 100, the gateway has been charged. Life 85%. The gateway has been activated. Life 52%. Lord Guardian. Obtain a soul essence from the fragmented soul of Borshak. Dispel the word signals to summon the fragment. Lord Guardian, fully. Life 89%. And LT, as in GT, PH 60, 32. Vigor 63%. And LT, as in GT, Sealing War, and Tech LT, Wolves, Hazra Shredder. Vigor 37%. Hazra Shredder. That skill is not ready. Vigor 7%. The fragmented soul of Borshak, Soul Essence. The Soul Essence has been obtained. And LT, as in GT, and LT, the gateway has been charged. Has been and LT, as in GT, PH 6, and LT, Borshak. Life 89%, Balrog. Life 79%. Conduit of Souls. Life 6, Borshak. Life and LT, SPCL and GT, and LT, that skill is not ready. And LT, SPCL and GT, Fishifish 60, 100, not enough, vigor 28%. Not enough vigor to use, vigor 5%. Not enough vigor to use that skill. Vigor 9%. Plants, Town, Wind Citadel, Clearing. Plants. Hands. Character. Citadel Coin Cache. Undying War. Citadel Coin Cache. Sharpened. Sculpted Quarterstaff. Cosmetic gained. Temerity. Unique pants. 750 item power. 150 armor. Minus 10. 6.0% maximum life. Plus 13.5%. And LT. Oz and GT. PH 60. 32.
I got one system model of line. In channel party. PH with Sky.
Necromancers have various ways to drop blood orbs, which heal them and their minions instantly when picked up from the ground. Ancient Nexus. And Ancient Nex. And out. Sharp. And out. Undying Warlord. And up. Temerity. And LT. Oz and GT. PH 60. 32. Dark Citadel Community Challenge. Conquer. Tivo and Appos. S will. And LT. Temerity. Unique pants. 750 and LT. Imperial. And out. And oil. Weapons. New stock delivered. And up. And up. Blacksmith and Appos. S anvil. Salvage. All items. Oil. And out. And LT. Oz and GT. PH 60. 32. Spirit Morrow 60. Right shoulder. Invite. Spirit Morrow. And up. And LT. Dominion of Zagral. Bottom action button. Interact. And LT. And Spirit Morrow 60. 20. Spirit Mark and LT. Right shoulder. Invite. And LT. Imperian GT. Zestford 60. 100. And LT. Imperian GT. Zestford 60. 1. Spirit Morrow 60. Spirit Mark. Right shoulder. Invite. Spirit Morrow 60. Spirit Morrow 60. Right shoulder. No. Right. Spirit Morrow 60. 21. Spirit and LT. Invite. And LT. Imperian GT. And LT. Spirit Morrow 60. Right shoulder. Spirit Morrow 6. And LT. SPCL. And LT. SPCL and LT. And LT. SP. Right. And LT. SPCL and right shoulder. Invite. And LT. Imperian GT. Right shoulder. Nope. And LT. Imperian GT. Zestford 60. Right shoulder. Wish 60. 100. And up. And LT. Imperian G. And up. And LT. And out. Blacks. And up. And LT. And out. Invite. And out. And LT. And LT. And up. 61. Rapid Golden Polarm. Year and Appa. Spirit Morrow 60. 21. And out. And LT. Imperian GT. Zest character. Year and Appos. And LT. Imperian GT. Zestford. Year and LT. Mian GT. And LT. Imperian GT. Zestford 60. 1. Year and Appos. S Charred Sword. And LT. Mian GT. Wish 60. 100. Year and Appo. Year and Appos. S Charred Sword. And LT. S. Right shoulder. Invite. Year and Appos. And LT. SPCL and LT. 61. Rapid Golden Polar. Year and App. And LT. Imperian GT. And LT. And LT. Character. Left shoulder button. Right shoulder. Spirit Morrow 60. Spirit Morrow 6. Spirit Morrow 60. 21. Spirit Morrow 60. 21. Right shoulder. Invite. And up. Dominion of Zagral. Bottom action button. Interact. And Spirit Morrow 60. 21. You cannot do the and LT. SPCL and LT. SPCL and GT. Fish 60. Right shoulder. Nope. Spirit Morrow 60. Right shoulder. Chamber of Ascendancy. Right shoulder. Invite. Spirit Chamber of and LT. Me and GT. Wish 60. Right. Spirit Morrow 60. Spirit Morrow 60. 21. Right shoulder. No. Spirit Morrow. Spirit and LT. Hot. Spirit. And LT. Spirit Morrow 6. Spirit Morrow 60. And LT. Spirit and LT. And LT. SPCL and GT. Right shoulder. Invite. And out. Dominion of Zagral. Bottom action button. Interact. And LT. Me and GT. Wish 60. 100. And LT. MF and GT. Big Slicko 60. 1. And LT. MF and GT. And LT. And LT. And LT. Right shoulder. Invite. And LT. And LT. Me and GT. Right shoulder. Invite. And LT. And right shoulder. Inspect overview. Heart. Right. And invite. And LT. And Dominion of Zagral. Bottom action button. Interact. And Dominion of Zagral. Bottom action button. Interact. Your threat increases as you kill enemies in Helltide, attracting powerful Hellborn. Vestibule of Divinity. Your crates. Dominion of Zagral. Find the experimental gateway nexus. Bonus. Hazra Treasury. Carver. Dark Six and LT. GT. Wish and LT. GT. Wish. That skill is not ready. Bigger. Bigger Breathtaker. Bigger 100%. Bigger Breathtaker. Bigger 60%. Bigger 21%. Hazra Shredder. Carver. Carver over here. Carver. Bigger 22%. Not enough. Left shoulder button. And up. Hazard Breathtaker. Vigor 42%. Cargo Overseer. Vigor 66. Hazard Trampler. Vigor 89%. Hazard Trampler. Vigor 53%. Hazard Trampler. Vigor 25. Hazard Trampler. Vigor 57%. Vigor 70. Vigor 99. That skill is not ready. Vigor 75%. Hazard Breathtaker. Vigor 100%. NLT. GKJKD and GT. White Dragon 60. 94. Vigor 6. Hazard Trampler. That skill is not ready. Vigor 5. Cargo Limited. Vigor 30%. Hello Wolvenham, I just recently found your channel and can already tell that your content is great, and I would love to stick with you long term. NLT, me and GT, Wish 60, 101. Vigor 21%. Hazra Shredder. Vigor 42%. Hazra Trampler. Hazra Trampler. Vigor 100%. Hazra Trampler. Vigor, that skill is not ready. Vigor 20%. And LT, ZQJKD and GT, White Dragon 60, 94.
The dead god and divine.
Cargo, Rackfleet Wings, Rackfleet Wings, Cargo Overseer, Cargo, that skill is not, Rackfleet Wings, Cargo Overseer, Integrate unknown portals, bonus, Hazard Treasury Hyphen Reward Tier 16, Cargo Overseer, Vigor 25%, that skill is not ready, Vigor 32%, Vigor 4%, Vigor 24%, not enough Vigor to use the skill, Cargo Shimon, and RT, with Cargo Shimon, Vigor 2%, Vigor 26%, Cargo Shimon, Val Maxish Rechkin. Zazinosh, that skill is Cargo Overseer. 0%. And RT, me and GT, Wish 60, 101. Vigor 24%. Zaz, and LT, with Experimental Gateway. Slay Ward Guard Crates. And LT, me and GT, Wish 60, 101. Ward Guardian, Cargo Overseer. Vigor 50, Ward Guardian. Vigor 30%. Ward Stone. Bottom action but Ceiling Ward. Cargo Shimon. Unknown portal. Experimental Gateway Nexus. Unknown portal. Bottom action button. NLT. Me and G. Experimental Gateway. Ward Guardian. Cargo Shimon. Vigor Cargo Overseer. Vigor 21%. Ward Stone. Bottom action button. Ceiling Ward. Ceiling. NLT. Me and GT. Wish 60. 101. Enter the unknown portal. NLT. Cargo Lunatic. Cargo Lunatic. Cargo Lunatic. Cargo Overseer. Cargo Overseer. Vigor 24%. Cargo Overseer. Unknown portal. Exalted Cloister. Find the Chamber of Echoes. Bonus. Hazra Treasury Hyphen Reward Tier 1 slash. Hazra Pulverizer. Crate. Hazra Pulverizer. Vigor 25%. Vigor 28%. Hazra Trampler. Cargo Lunatic. Hazra Shredder. Vigor not enough. Hazra Breathtaker. Vigor 24%. Hazra Shredder. Vigor 46%. Hazra Trampler. Vigor 93%. Hazra Breathtaker. Hazra Breathtaker. Hazra Breathtaker. Bonus. Hazra Treasury Hyphen Reward Tier 2 slash 4. Vigor 92%. Hazra Trampler. Hazra Cargo. That skill is Hazra Trampler. That skill requires a charge to use. Chamber of Echoes, and LT, ZQJKD, Spell Guardian, please, that skill is not ready. Vigor, and LT, me and GT, Wish 60, 101. Vigor 30%, and LT, me and GT, Wish 60, 100, and LT, me and GT, Wish 60, 101. All the Cloister. Find the spirit collars and appos. Set healing. You are already at full life. Spirit worship. First. Slave worship in first. Bonus. Not enough vigor to use this skill. Vigor. Not enough vigor to like 78%. That skill is not enough. Hazard Reaper. And LT. Me and GT. Wish 60. 101. Like 100%. Hazard Reaper. Vigor 58%. Vigor 82%. Counter spell stone. Reflect massive enemy. First. Like 68%. First. Like 55%. First. That skill is not ready. Like 95%. First. Hazard Reaper. NLT, me and GT, Wish 60, 101. Slave worship in first. Vigor 60%. Vigor 21%. That skill is not ready. Not enough vigor to NLT, me and GT, Wish 60. Spell not enough vigor to use the skill. NLT, me and GT, Wish 60. NLT, me and GT, Wish 60, 101. Vigor 1%. NLT, me and GT, Wish 60, 101. Hazard Dissector. Vigor 21%. And LT. Hazard Reaper. 100 Movement. Hazard Reaper. Vigor 42%. Worship. Hazard Reaper. That skill is not ready. Vigor not enough vigor to use first. Vigor 11%. First. Spell Guardian. Counter spell Soul Lords to weaken worship in first. Vigor 30. Vigor not enough vigor to use the skill. Vigor 11%. And LT. Counter spell Stone. Life 88%. and LT, Neon GT, Wish 60, 101, First, Life 87%, Hasbro Reaper, Life 83%, and LT, Neon GT, First, and LT, Neon GT, Wish 60, 101, First, Life 96%, you are already 89%, you are already at full life. Counterspell Soul Lords to weaken, Worship, 34%, Worship, and LT, Spell Guardian, Worship, and LT, Neon GT, Wish, and LT, Neon GT, Wish 60, 101. Neon GT, Wish 60, 100 and LT, Neon GT, Wish 60, help to revive Canasian. Bottom action button. Interact and out, Hasbro Reaper. Life, Spell Guardian. Life 52%, Counter Spell Stone. Life 37%, and LT, Worship. Worship. Life 21%, Life 47%, and LT, Neon GT, Wish 60, 101, and LT, Neon GT, Wish 60, 101. Not enough vigor to use the skill. Vigor 0%. Not enough vigor to use the skill. Life 81%, Hasbro Dissector, and LT, Neon GT, Wish 60, 101. Vigor 22%. Counter Spell Soul Lords to weaken Worship in Burst. And Counter Spells and LT, Neon GT. Define the code, and tongue. Has exalted cool. Has Hasbro Vigor 14%. Not enough vigor. Harvard, Canasian 6. Hasbro Trap, not enough vigor to use the skill. Hasbro Trap, not enough vigor to use the skill. Bonus, that skill is not ready. Not enough vigor to use. Hasbro Trap, that not enough vigor to use the skill. Not enough. Hasbro Trap Board. Hasbro Blood Sticker. Bonus, Hasbro Treasury Hyphen Reward Tier 4/4. Vigor 37. Vigor 60%. Treasury Rewarding. Vigor 21%. Not Hasbro Trampler. Hasbro Blood Sticker. Vigor 46%. Hasbro Blood Sticker. Vigor 22%. Not enough vigor. Treasury Rewarding. Vigor 0%. Not enough vigor to use the skill. Vigor Treasury Rewarding. Elite. Not enough vigor to use the skill. Vigor 51%. Treasury Rewarding. Elite. Vigor 78. Vigor 100%. Vigor 60. Vigor 41%. Vigor 2%. Not enough vigor to use the skill. Vigor 5%. Not enough vigor to use the skill. Vigor 4%. Not enough vigor to use the skill. Vigor 28%. That skill is not ready. Activate the that skill is not ready. Vigor 8%. Not enough vigor to use. Vigor 39%. That skill is not ready. Vigor 15%. Hasbro Trampler. Hasbro Shudder. Chest. Bottom action but Hasbro Shudder. Hasbro Blood Sticker. Hasbro Cold Browser. Vigor 35%. Hasbro Trampler. Crates. That skill requires a charge to use. Vigor 55%. That skill requires a charge to use. That skill requires a charge to use. June fight in prop throne of Zabral. And LT, Neon GT, Wish 6, Hasbro Trampler, Hasbro Trampler, Hasbro Shudder, and LT, Neon GT, Wish 60, 101, Vigor 10%, not a Hasbro Trampler, Hasbro Shudder, Hasbro Blood, Connect, and LT, Neon GT, Wish 60, 101, and LT, Neon GT, Wish 60, 101, Vigor 30%, and LT, Neon GT, Wish 60, 100, and LT, Neon GT, Harvard, Vigor 29, Harvard, Vigor 26%, not enough vigor to use the skill. Vigor 15%. Harvard, Mutual Guardian, Harvard. Vigor 39%. That skill is not ready. And LT, Neon GT, Wish 60, 101. Mutual Sigil. Bottom action button. To correctly dispel Reapers, find your matching symbol. Life 94%. Canasian 60, 120. And LT, Harvard, Zabral. Harvard. Vigor 37%. And LT, Neon GT, Wish 60, 100. And LT, ZQJKD and GT, Life and LT, Neon GT, Wish 60, 1. Ritual Sigil. Life 36, Canasian 60, 120. Life 93%. You are already at full life. That skill is not ready. You will lose 10% equipment durability when you revive at checkpoint. And LT, Neon GT, Wish 60, 101. Vigor 100%. and LT, me and GT, wish 60, 100, and LT, me and G, and LT, me and GT, and LT, me and GT, wish 60, and LT, me and GT, wish 60, 101. And LT, and Congress Spell Stone, reflect mass, and LT, me and G, and LT, me and GT, wish, Hazard, and LT, Zagral. And LT, me, Hazard Trampoline. And LT, me and GT, wish 60, 101. And LT, me and GT, wish 60, 101. Slave Impaction. Activate the point of LT, me and GT, wish 60, 101. Trigger 13%. Not enough trigger to use that skill. Vulnerable. That skill is not ready. Life 82%. Life 100%. Connect Zagral. And LT, me and G, and LT, me and GT, Zagral. Zagral. Me and GT, wish 60, 101. Slate and up, hazard, 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 60, and up, hazard, breath trigger, trigger 34%, trigger 8%, and LT, me and GT, wish 6, and LT, and up, hazard, tenacity 60, 120, trigger 8%, and LT, that's and LT, and LT, Zagral. Cargo overseer, cargo is not ready. Bigger 7%. Cargo. And LT, ZQJKV and G, cargo. Bigger 33%. Bigger 56%. Bigger 80%. Bigger 40%. That skill is not cargo. Bigger 23%. Not enough bigger to use that skill. Bigger 24%. Cargo overseer. That skill is not ready. Ritual sigil. Life 74%. Vulnerable. Ritual sigil. Life 8. Life 63%. Cargo. Life 100%. And up, cargo. And LT, cargo. Not ritual guardian. And LT. Canassian 6. Ritual and LT. Me and GT. Wish. Cargo overseer. Life. Canassian 60. 120. Vigor 44%. That Hazard Trampler. Canassians. You are all high. You will lose 10% equipment durability when you revive at checkpoint. Canassian 60. 120. Roll. Guardian. LT, me and GT, wish 60, 101. Vigor 100%. And LT, and up, Zagral. And LT, me and GT, Canassian 6, and LT, me and GT, help to revive Zagral. Help to revive White Dragon. Button action button. Life 90%. And LT, ZQJKD and LT, ZQJKD and GT, White Dragon's Hazard Trampler. Active, that skill is not ready. That skill is not ready. Life 100%. Me and GT, wish 60, 101. And LT, me and GT, and LT, me, quarter twin, sit, scroll, chest up, citadel point, character, undying, citadel point, Cephas, torm, jet, citadel point, character, Cephas ancestral unique quarterstaff, 800 item power, 5, Canassian 60, 120.
End of line.
Spirit Quarterstaff of a Cursed Touch. Ends, Sepizantech. Spirit Quarterstaff of a Cursed Touch. Sepizantech. Spirit Quarterstaff of a Cursed Touch. Sepizantech. Torment, Jacinth Shell. Ancestral Unique Chest Armor. 800 item power. 224 armor. Plus 400 Warlord Plate of Binding Morass. Your hired mercenary is on standby and will return when you leave the party. Enemies are considered affected by rogue traps when they are within a trap and appose, persistent area or afflicted. Ancient Nexus. Character, Edgy Master and Appos, Charming Polearm. Legendary Polearm. Dark, Sepizantech. Ancestral, Spirit Quarterstaff of a Cursed, two-handed. Equipped. Sepizantech. Spirit Quarterstaff of a Cursed Touch. And LT, Blacksmith and Staff, 62, Rapid Golden, Edgy Master, and LT, Dubs and GT, Faberdabar 60, 46. And LT, Character, Spirit Hall, 62, Chip Skull, Sir, Sibo. NV 60, 86, Teleport, and LT, Matchy, Jeweler, Matchy. Craft Gems. Enabled. Grand Skull and LT, ZQJ and LT, Craft. Grand Skull. Gem. Weapon. Character. Undying. And Chip Skull. Sir. 4. Grand Skull. And check. Your height. 2. And LT. And Quab. Royal Skull. 9. 2. Royal Chest. Royal Skull. 6. NLT,
WTS.
NLT, ZQ, NLT, NLT, Chronicles of NLT, NLT, ZQJ, right shoulder, invite, NLT, ZQJKD, NLT, Pordon, right shoulder, invite, NLT, Dubson, NLT, right shoulder, invite, NLT, Z, right shoulder, nope, blacks, NLT, right shoulder, no player to, ins, help. NLT, ZQJKD, right shoulder, NLT, right, invite, your, NLT, dubs and GT, Sabo, right shoulder, invite, dubs, the labyrinth of souls. Bottom action button, interact. Remember to spend your skill points when you level up to unlock new skills and passives or improve existing ones. Hall of Hexes, Ancient Nexus, bottom action button, interact. The Labyrinth of Souls. Find the Chamber of Binding. NLT, Neon GT, Wish 60, and Hasbro Reaper, Carver Shaman. Bonus, Hasbro Treasury Hype in the World Tier 0/4. Life 94%. Hasbro Reaper. Dark, Hasbro Life Rainer. Earlier track, Hasbro Reaper. NLT, Neon GT, Wish 60, NLT, earlier track. Over 73%. Hasbro Champion, Treasury Warden, and Hasbro Reaper. Over 100%. NLT, Golden GT, Milan 60, 56. Over 38%. Not enough figures to use this skill. Your hired mercenary. Hasbro Dissector. Over 82%. That skill is not ready. Hasbro Dissector. Hasbro Dissector. Hasbro Dissector. Hasbro Life Rainer. NLT, Gordon GT, Milan 60, 56. Crates. NLT, Gordon GT, Milan 60, 56. NLT, Neon GT, Wish 60, Hasbro Reaper. Hasbro Reaper. Hasbro Overseer. Over 60, over 22%. Hasbro Warden, NLT, Neon GT, Wish 60, NLT, Neon GT, Wish 60, 101. Over 69%. Carver Shaman. Over 96%. Bonus, Hasbro Treasury Hype in the World Tier 2/4. Carver Lunatic. Shocking Casrelite Rainer. Over 62, over 100%. That skill is not ready. Over 60%. Over 75%. Shocking Casrelite Rainer fully. Life 81%. Life 100%. You are already at full, not enough vigor to use this skill. Vigor 29%. That skill is not ready. Vigor 1%. Not enough vigor to use. Vigor 20. Not enough vigor to use this skill. Vigor 6. That skill is not ready. Life 99%. The barrier has been removed. Vigor 100. Life 100. Vigor 19%. Not enough vigor to use this skill. That skill is not ready. That skill is not ready. Not enough vigor to use this skill. Vigor 26. That skill is not ready. Vigor 78. Vigor 100%. Vigor 77. That skill is not ready. Vigor 70. Life 100. Vigor 37%. Vigor 7%. That skill is not ready. Vigor 37. Life 100%. Not enough vigor to use this skill. Vigor 34%. That skill is not ready. Vigor 14%. Life 100. Vigor 90. That skill is not ready. Life 17. Life 100%. Left shoulder button. Hasbro Treasury Hype in Reward Tier 3/4.
Channel trade. Makes sense. Party deck disconnected. End of line.
Chamber of Bind. Tainted Hasbro Dissector. That skill is not ready. Vigor 59. Vigor 37%. Vigor 68%. That skill is not ready. Vigor 30. Not enough vigor to use. Tainted Hasbro Dissector. Vigor 6%. Not enough vigor to use it. Vigor 27%. Vigor 54%. Tainted Hasbro Dissector. Vigor 77%. Chamber of Binding. That skill requires a charge to use. Left shoulder button. Right shoulder button. Hall of Hexes. That skill requires a charge to use. Dispel the barrier. Carver over. Pit of Ancient. Carver Loot. Hasbro Dissector. Carver. That skill requires a charge to use. Enter the unknown portal. Bonus. That skill requires a charge to use. Find the Hall of Flayed Souls. Carver. That skill requires a charge to use. Activate the Soul Siphon. Bonus. Hasbro Treasury Hype. Velp. Shams. Velp. Unknown portal. Bottom action button. Interact. Path of Purgatory. That skill requires a charge to use. Healing Well. Bottom action button. Vigor 100%. That skill requires a charge to join call of Hazard Dissect, Hazard Dissect, and LT, Moon GT, with and LT, Moon GT. That skill is not ready. Life 100%. Type Barrier Guardian fully. The Ancient barriers have been unlocked. Vigor 22%. Find the Ritual Guardians. Obtain sigils from Ritual Guardians 0/2. Use the sigils Soul Siphon. Bottom action button. Interact.
X-rays and 3% also.
Vigor 78%. That's the Casual Reaper. Casual Reaper. Casual Reaper. Vigor 64%. Casual Life Runner. Vigor 89%. Casual Life Runner. Casual Life Runner. Casual Life Runner. Casual Life Runner. Casual Reaper. Casual Reaper. Vigor 65%. Casual Reaper. Casual Reaper. Vigor 65%. That skill is not ready. Vigor 65%. Casual Reaper. Casual Reaper. Vigor 88%. Barrier Guardian fully. That skill is not ready. Life 85, Life 75%, and LT, Ford and GT, Milan 60, 57. Life and LT, Ford and GT, Milan 60, 57. Life 91%, and LT, the Eastern Ritual Guardian is vulnerable. And LT, Ford and GT, and LT, Ford and GT, Milan 60, 57. And LT, Ford and GT, Milan 60, and LT. That skill is not ready. Casual Life Runner. Casual Life. Casual Soul Reaver. Resume Casual Champion. Fully. Vigor 47%. That skill is Casual Reaver. Vigor 18%. Casual Champion. Casual Champion. Casual Dissect. And LT. Cargo Overseer. And LT. Ford and GT. Milan 60. 57. And LT. And LT. Casual Champion. Vigor 41%. Casual Life Runner. Vigor 6%. And LT. Ford and GT. Milan 60. Texani Scott. Vigor to use the skill. Vigor 47%. That skill is not yet. Casual Dissector. Vigor 25%. And LT. Casual Overseer. Vigor 48%. Casual Life Runner. Vigor 71%. Casual Life. Cargo Lunatic. Vigor 91%. Casual Life Runner. Vigor 6. Vigor 88%. That skill is not ready. Vigor 6. Casual Champion. Casual Lunatic. Vigor 11%. Casual Life Runner. Casual Lunatic. Vigor 56%. Casual Life Runner. Casual Champion. Casual Champion. Vigor 5%. Casual Champion. Vigor 68%. Dogger Casual Champion. Fully. Vigor 89%. That skill is not ready. Life 100%. Vigor 97%. That skill is not ready. Vigor 100%. Vigor 78%. Casual Champion. Casual Reaper. Vigor 72. Vigor 100%. Casual Champion. That skill is Casual Champion. Vigor 7. Casual Champion. Vigor Casual Dissector. Casual Champion. Casual Champion. Vigor 97%. Dogger Casual Champion. Fully. That skill is not ready. Vigor 33%. And LT. Moon GT. Verse 60. 102. Life 100%. Path of Purgatory. And LT. Glaive. Citadel. Chest. Left shoulder. Character. Undying Doom. Edge. Warlord. Plate of Binding Morass. Ancestor. Orders of Implanted. Casual Reaper. Barrel. Casual Reaper. 59%. Casual Reaper. Treasury. Casual Reaper. Treasury Warden. Fully. And LT. Ford and GT. Milan 6. That skill is not ready. Casual Life Runner. Life 80%. Casual. Cargo Overseer. Life 92%. Casual Dissector. Casual Shaman. Treasury Warden. Fully. Vigor 35%. Treasury Warden. Fully. Bonus. Casual Treasury Hyphen Reward Tier. Casual. Cargo Limited. X9 Laser Force. Fully. Vigor 97. And LT. Ford and GT. Milan 60. 57. Vigor 73%. That skill is not ready. That skill is not ready. Vigor 36%. Synth Ant. Zazinoff. Synth Answer. Synth Answer. Cargo Limited. Vigor 10%. Cargo Overseer. With Cargo Overseer. And LT. Zazinoff Shockweather. And LT. Moon GT. Wish 60. 102. Traverse the and LT. Ford and GT. Unknown Portal. Realm of Oblivion. Bonus. Hazard Treasury Hyphen Reward Tier 1/4. Crates. That skill requires a charge. Casual Life and up. Break. Casual Dissector. Casual Life Runner. Vigor 12%. And LT. That skill is not ready. Casual Champion. Vigor 49%. Vigor 11%. Not a Casual Life Drainer. Bonus. Hazard Treasury Hyphen Reward Tier. That skill is not ready. Vigor 44. Vigor 6%. Not enough vigor. Not enough vigor to use. Casual champion. Casual champion. Vigor casual champion. Vigor 88%. Casual that skill is not ready. Casual champion. Vigor 50. Casual champion. Vigor 16%. And LT. Infi and GT. Vigor 60. Vigor 23%. That skill requires a charge. Vigor 43%. That skill is not ready. Vigor 46%. That skill is not ready. Vigor 39%. Casual champion. Casual champion. Vigor 100%. Casual deceptive. Vigor 60%. Casual champion. Vigor 23%. Casual champion. That skill requires a charge to use. Sparking that skill requires a charge to use. Casual reaper. Casual deceptive. Minion. That skill is not ready. Vigor 8%. Casual. That skill is not ready. Vigor 42%. Casual light flamer. Vigor 7%. Bone warrior captain. Bone warrior captain. Vigor 27%. Casra dissector. Bone warrior corpse at. Bone warrior corpse at. That cat. Sport cat. Casra. Scorching Casra reaper. Scorching Casra reaper. Light 7. Scorching Casra reaper. Light 100. That skill is not ready. Losing other shift. Fully. Light 100%. Bone warrior arc. That's entire plague west beat. Casual dissector. Casual dissector. Save. Vigor 85%. Vigor 48%. Vigor 9%. Not enough vigor to use the skill. Life 100%. That skill is not ready. Vigor 5%. Not enough vigor to use the skill. Life 1. That skill is not ready. Vigor 46%. That skill is not ready. Vigor 23. That skill is not ready. Vigor 50. Vigor 14%. That skill requires a charge to use. That skill requires a charge to use. Bone warrior. That skill with casual champion. Vigor 35%. That skill requires a charge to use. Vigor 100%. That skill requires a charge to use. Bone warrior cap. That's casual deceptive. Casual life. Casual deceptive. Vigor 72%. Casual life layer. Vigor 90%. And LT. Infi and GT. Vigor 60. 61. Life 100%. Infernal antechamber. Find the altar of it. And LT. Me and GT. Wish 60. Healing. You are already at full life. And LT. Altar of immolation. Fair-Oak. Barrier ward. And Fair-Oak. Activate. Barrier ward. Bottom action button. And Fair-Oak. Barrier ward. Bottom action button. Interact. Fair-Oak. And LT. Me and GT. Wish 60. 100 and LT. Me and GT. Wish 60. 102. And LT, me and GT, wish 60. A safety bubble has been activated. Slay Fair-Oak. Activate a barrier ward. Take shelter in the protective barrier. Vigor 100%. That skill is not ready. Slay Fair-Oak. Light Vigor 83%. And LT, me and GT, wish and LT, me and GT, and not enough vigor to use this skill. Light, that skill is not ready. Light 92%. That skill is not, you are already at full life. Vigor 44%. That skill is not ready. Vigor 94%. Sick wall. Vigor 90%. And LT, hold and GT, and up wall. Warning. And LT, me and GT, wish 60, 102. Life 93%. A safety bubble has been at wall. Warning. Fair-Oak is unleashing the fires of the hells. Fair-Oak. Slay Fair-Oak. Help to revive wish. Bottom action button. Interact. Wall. And LT, me and GT, wish 60. That skill is not ready. LT, me and GT, wish 6, and LT, me and GT, wish 6, and LT, me and GT, wish, and LT, me and GT, and LT, me and GT, wish, and LT, me and GT, wish 60, 102. Not enough vigor to use its skill. Vigor 29%. Unknown portal. Bottom action button. Life 80%. Undying, War, Hold and GT, Milan 60, 58. Shaman, Citadel Coin. Life 100%. Unknown, and GT, unknown portal. Hold and GT, Sank and LT, Casra Reaper, and LT, Hold and GT, that skill requires, Carver over, Casra Champion. Treasury Warden. Carver Overseer, Vigor 17%, Carver Overseer, Casra Champion. Vigor 2, not enough vigor to use that skill. Vigor 50, that skill is not ready. Vigor 77%. Carver Overseer. That skill requires a charge to use. That skill requires a and LT, Infi and GT, and L, Carver, Vulnerable, Carver Overseer, Vigor 97%, Carver Overseer, Casual Deceptor, Vigor 77%, Carver Overseer, Vigor 55%, that skill requires it, and LT, Hold and GT, Milan 60, 58. Jaborger and Apos, S Labyrinth, Vigor 75%, Aimless, Aimless Soul, Slay the Souls Empowering Lord, and LT, Hold and LT, me and GT, Aimless Soul. Aimless Soul. Aimless Soul. Aimless Soul. And LT, Neon GT, and LT, Neon GT, Wish, and LT, Neon GT, Wish 60, 102. And LT, Neon GT, Wish 60, 102. Aimless Soul, Aimless Soul, Vigor 100%. And LT, Golden GT, Milan 60, 58. And LT, Neon GT, Wish 60, 1, and LT, Golden, and LT, Neon GT, Wish, and LT, Golden, Aimless Soul. And LT, Golden GT, Milan 6, and LT, Neon GT, Low Arsenal. Aimless Soul. Aimless Soul. And LT, Golden GT, Milan, Low Arsenal. Life 98%. And LT, Neon GT, that skill requires a charge to use. Life 53%. Slave Barrier Guardians, 2/2, Woodstone. Life 40%. Harbor. Life 93%. Harbor. 26%. And LT, Neon GT, and LT, Neon GT, and LT, Neon GT, that skill is not ready. Life is 41%, 2%, Naughty, 35, and LT, Neon GT, and LT, that skill is not ready. Life 100%, life 7, life 6, Naughty, that skill is not Casual Reaper, and LT, Neon GT, Wish 60, and LT, Neon GT, Wish 60, and LT, Neon GT, and LT, that skill is not ready. Life 93%, and LT, Neon GT, Wish 60, and LT, Neon GT, Wish 60, 102. Vigor 37%, that skill is not ready. And LT, Neon GT, Wish 60, 100, and LT, Neon GT, Wish 60, 102. Life 100%. And LT, Neon GT, Wish 60, 102. Life 60%. And Carver Lunatic. Help to revive Milan. Bottom action button. Interact. Carver Lunatic. Life 100%. A barrier has been discovered. Low Arsenal. Slay Barrier Guardian. Low Arsenal. Reset it. And Low Arsenal. Has a life drain. Has a reaper. Has a life drainer. Has a life drainer. Vigor 60. You are already at full life. Life 100%. That skill has a life drainer. Vigor 53. Carver Shaman. That skill is not ready. Life 100%. Vigor 66%. That skill is not ready. Has a life drainer. Vigor 87%. That skill is not ready. Vigor 60. Vigor 40. Vigor 21%. And LT, Horde and GT, Hazard Champion. Vigor 40, that skill is not ready. Hazard Dissect, Warning. Warning with the Iron Pending Beam. You will die soon. Vigor 25%. Not enough Vigor to use with skill. Life, a barrier has been dispelled. Life, you have died. You will lose 10% equipment durability when you revive at checkpoint. You will lose 10% equipment durability when you revive at checkpoint. Slay the souls empowering lores you'll zero. Same thing abilities. Life 100%. Vigor 100%. And LT, Infian, and LT, Horde and GT, and LT, Neon, join, you cannot join, the Borger and Appos, Aimless Soul, Lower Arsenal, and LT, that skill is not ready. Aimless Soul, and LT, Neon GT, and LT, Neon GT, Wish 60, 102. Life 70%. And LT, Horde and GT, Milan 60, 58. A crucial object is missing. Life 72, life 84%. And LT, Neon GT, Wish 60, 102. Life 94%. And LT, Neon GT, Barrier Guardians. Vigor 60%. Slay Barrier Guardians, 0/2. Vigor 22%. That skill is not ready. Vigor 2%. Not enough Vigor to use. And LT, Neon GT, Wish, not enough Vigor to use that skill. Vigor 27%. Low Arsenal. Life 87%. And LT, Harbor. Wardstone. Body action button. Interact. Life 100%. Harbor Shaman. And LT floor, and LT, Neon GT, Wish 60, 100, that skill is not ready. Life 80, not enough Vigor to use that skill. That skill is not ready. With life 97%. That skill is not ready. And LT, Neon GT, not enough Vigor to use that skill. Life, not enough Vigor, that skill is not ready. Life, not enough Vigor to use that skill is not ready. Life 86, life, and LT, that skill is not ready. Help to revive Milan. Vigor 84, and LT, Neon GT, help to revive Milan. And LT, Neon GT, Wish 60, 102. And LT, Neon GT, Wish 60, 102. Life 100%. And LT, Neon GT, Wish 60, and LT, Neon GT, Wish 60, and up, Carver Shaman. Slay the souls off. Vulnerable. Carver Shaman. Vigor 82%. Aimless Soul. Carver Lunatic. Carver Lunatic. Carver Shaman. Vigor 50, Carver Shaman. Vigor 16, Carver Shaman. Life 50, you will lose 10% equipment durability when you revive at checkpoint.
In Channel Trade, Galapagos says ultimately, razor blade, don't use these things, and apply.
And LT, Neon GT, a barrier has been dispelled. And LT, me and GT, wish 60, 102. Warning. You are afflicted by impending doom. You will die soon. Infi and GT, and LT, Infi and GT, Raver 60, 61. And LT, Ford and GT, Milan 60, 58. And LT, Starter Limited, Life 0%. Help to revive Milan. Help to revive Wish. Bottom act 105. You will lose 10% equipment durability when you revive at checkpoint. Slay the souls empowering lores you'll same team abilities. Life 100%. And LT, Infi and LT, me and GT, wish join 5, you cannot join, and LT, me and GT, wish 60, 1, and LT, me, and LT, aimless soul, aimless soul, and LT, me and GT, aimless soul, and LT, me and GT, wish, and LT, me and GT, wish 60, 100, and LT, me and GT, wish 60, 102, life 100%. And LT, and LT, me and GT, wish 60, 102. Vigor 70, life 90%, and LT, me and GT, wish 60, 102. And LT, that still is not ready. Vigor 7, and LT, me and GT, wish 60, 102. Life 6, and LT, Infi and GT, Rager 60, 61. Life 100%. Cyber Shaman. And LT, me and GT, wish 60, 102. Vigor 78%. And LT, me and GT, wish 60, 102. Vigor 60, Vigor 15, maybe not Vigor to use that skill. Vigor 1%, life 80, that skill is not ready. And LT, me and GT, wish 60, 102, that skill is not ready. Vigor 61, Vigor 30%. That's maybe not Vigor to use that skill. Life, and LT, me and LT, that skill is not ready. Vigor 40, life 100%. Slave it, and LT, that skill is not ready. 25. You will lose 10% equipment durability when you revive at checkpoint. And LT, Infi and GT, Rager 60, 61. Use sigils of binding at the soul-bound pedestal, 0/3. Slay aimless souls to prevent Lorzeal from powering up. And LT, Port and GT, and LT, Port and GT, Milan 60, Hazra Reaper, UV5. You will lose 10% equipment durability when you revive at checkpoint.
Enchantable trade, Ignorance says, invite enchanted bind. Enchantable trade, red ignore says, kill impulses, enchanted bind.
And LT, me and GT, wish, and LT, me and GT, wish a barrier has been dispelled. LT, me and GT, wish 60, 102. And LT, and LT, me and GT, wish 60, 102. And LT, Infi and GT, Rager 60, 61. And LT, Infi and GT, Rager 60, 61. And LT, Ford and GT, Milan 60, 58. And LT, Ford and GT, Milan 60, 58. Life 100%. And LT, Port and GT, Milan 6, and LT, Port and GT, Milan 2. Life 71%. And LT, me and GT, wish 60, 102. Life 100%. Hazard, you are ready to on. Vigor 78%. Vigor 25. You will lose 10% equipment durability when you revive at checkpoint. You have died. You will lose 10% equipment Sanctum of the Ravenous. Vigor 100%. Slay the souls empowering Lorzeal 0/4. Join fight in progress. Character, and LT, me and GT, wish 60, 102. Slay the souls empower. You cannot join the Gorger and Apos, Lores, aimless soul. Life 80%. Life 90%. And LT, me and GT, aimless soul. And LT, me and GT, wish 60, 100, barrier guardian. Slay barrier guardians, 0/barrier, a barrier, and LT, me and GT, wish 60, 102. Life 72%. Use sigils of binding at the soul-bound pedestal, 0/2. Life 80, Lores rule. Life 96%. That's it, Cargo Overseer. A barrier has been Cargo Overseer. Vigor 62%. And LT, Infi and GT, Rager 60, 61. and LT, me and GT, wish 60, target, target, 88%, and LT, me and GT, wish 60, 102, email already at 4 light, bigger 35%, that skill is not ready, bigger 6, and LT, GT and GT, and LT, that skill is not ready, bigger 6%, not enough, but that skill is, and LT, me and GT, wish 60, 102, life 90%. And LT, lower as well. And LT, me and GT, that skill, and LT, me and GT, wish 60, 102. Like 1, that skill is not ready. Bigger 24%. Not enough bigger to use that skill. Bigger, and LT, me and GT, wish 60, 102. Not enough bigger to use that, and LT, Ford and GT, we have died. You will lose 10% equipment durability when you revive at checkpoint. Slay barrier guardians, 0/3. Obtain sigils of binding, 0/3. Use sigils of binding at the soul-bound pedestal, 0/3. Slay a barrier has been dispelled. Me and GT, wish 60, 102. And LT, me and GT, wish 60, 102. A barrier has been dispelled. And LT, me and GT, wish 60, 102. And LT, me and GT, wish 60, 102. Me and GT, wish 60, 100, and LT, me and GT, wish 60, 102. LT, me and GT, and LT, me and GT, wish 60, 102. You have died. You will lose 10% equipment durability when you revive at checkpoint. Slay the souls empowering lores, you'll 0, save the abilities. Life 100%.